And then the trailer. Woot woot! Hello, one and all. I'm so excited for the adventure we're having today because what is more magical than having a beautiful, colorful discussion? And so wake up, smell the sage, let go of everything for just a little while, and come and enjoy some good times because Brittany is back. Okay, I can't pound the table right there. I see. Knocking everything over. But Brittany is back, and I'm so excited. We've got Brittany Floyd from Sacred Yin Secrets, and she's always been such a creative type and so beautiful. But before we get to Brittany, we have some cards that we're going to share with you for the week ahead. And I used the Creativity deck, the Creativity Oracle from Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. Amy does the beautiful artwork. Let's see, get it on there with the glare. She makes these like tapestries. So they're like material and stuff. So it's really neat. I mean, I can imagine her floor with colorful material all over as she's sitting there making her projects. And so this one's for those of you who are feeling creatively stuck, for instance. You may be stuck because you are overly attached to a method or a piece. So remember, the whole thing is about a flow. Is about a flow. Like when I do my artwork, I love, love, love to use colored pencil. But then circumstances became such that I had to use pen. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, markers. Oh, that's going to mess it up. But you know what? It's expanded me instead. So sometimes, isn't it like that? The circumstances where we feel stuck are actually showing us somewhere we just need to kind of open up a little bit more to get back in the flow. Brittany, did you have a card?
Yeah, I pulled from the Mystical Wisdom deck by Gay Guthrie, and the art is by Josephine Wall. And here it says legends. Let's see there. I don't know if you can.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, the artwork on it is beautiful. And it says, learn from those who inspire you. And here it says, let's see. It says, you have the opportunity to rise to great heights. Listen and learn and gain insights from those whose path you wish to follow. Gather information and do some research into your legend. Learn what is best for you right now to follow your dreams. Folktales describe how the main personality and legends cope with the events of everyday life. Deep within the tales is a lesson to pass on to you. The story may be miracles, spiritual courage, or even fairy tales. And the mantra for this is, I gather inspiration, strength, and insight from true legends. So.
Ooh, I love that. That'll certainly give someone the inspiration to get unstuck as well, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. So there's a couple of reasons I'm so excited to have you on. Probably three. No, one. Hey, Brittany, it's always good to hang out with Brittany. Woo! and then number two. Okay, I may have forgotten number two, but number three. Oh my God, you got a class coming up, right? And so that's why I was so excited, and I wanted to talk to you about. Don't tell us no secrets, but tell us how exciting it was together, and the changes you had to go through to feel ready for this. So,
yeah.
What's it about?
Okay, well, let me just give a brief background for those who don't know me. I am Brittany Floyd. I am a spiritual artist, a mother of three, and the passionate creator behind Sacred Yin Secrets. And 4 years ago, if you would have asked me where I am, I would never said that I would be doing this. I literally thought I was going to be in the healthcare field for the longest time, for the rest of my life. That's what I was going to do until life really sits you down, right? Life sits you down. And in those times, I began doing my own nails as a form to help me cope through life struggles and whatnot. And then I got into Reiki. And
Mhm.
then after that, that's when color really started like to affect my life. When I became a Reiki practitioner, that's when I started really diving deep into the color, into colors and how it affects us. Because let's face it, everything is at its core is energy, right?
Right.
And light is energy.
Yeah.
And color is just light broken down into different wavelengths. So each color, because we're electromagnetic beings, each color affects us, has a profound effect on us emotionally and energetically. So for this class, we'll be diving deep into each color and understanding color energy and what each color, break it down, which what each color means and how it can affect us and the qualities that each color carry. We'll be having some fun and creative practices that I'll be teaching you the core, to help color therapy. We'll be doing color journaling. I'm also going to do a color visualization, guided meditation, and then some other tools and techniques that you can learn in the class. So it's going to be so fun.
Oh my God, that is going to be so exciting. So, who is this class really for? Who's the enthusiast, or who's the healer? Who is it that's really this class is for?
It's for everyone and anyone that really wants to go in the depths within them own selves. Initially, you yourself are the healer. You're healing your own self by using and incorporating and harnessing the energy of these colors. It's within you. Everything is within you. So.
I love that. I love that. And I want to remind everyone, if you're listening to this content and it's enjoyable to you, please go to YouTube and like our channel and share it out. We're on the Breakthrough Show Network, or we're on Spirit Sessions of View of the Light, and we have so much fun. What that reminds me of is Brittany, you're doing this through a beautiful community. I wonder if we could share some of the excitement of the Breakthrough Network community where you'll be doing your class at.
Yeah, the Breakthrough Show Network virtual community is amazing. If you haven't been there to check it out, I highly suggest that you could just visit at www.thebreakthroughshownetwork.club or .com. Either one you could get into. But in this space that we'll be having the event in is under the artist studio, and in there is literally looks like an artist studio. It's so magical. There's all little types of trinkets, all different types of colors, and it's just a really beautiful space to be in. To really, I think it helps when we're in that kind of space that we can see visually. It feels like we're all. It's not virtual to me, really. It feels like like I'm in the
Yeah,
room with you all.
yeah.
So.
Isn't that the coolest? I love it. I agree with you. Um, the community it is so endearing to be able to do these things together, because you host other things before you've done your class. You've got your other things that you host. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I also host craft circles, which is free to the public. Also, the virtual community is open 24/7, so you could go and visit it anytime, check out the rooms and all of that. And you can even subscribe to the events calendar to have all the events that we have upcoming as well. But I forget what I was even, what we were even saying. But basically, yeah, it's just I forget what the question you asked. So can you
Yeah, no, that
I got
one.
carried away.
I love that. No, because I like the community that we do have at the Breakthrough
Mhm.
Show Network, because we do a lot of things together. We exercise together. We do therapeutic coffee things. I mean, we know everybody there. We're getting to know each other at such deeper levels, and it's so fun to, like, you're doing your master class. Are you calling it? Is it master class coming
A
up?
workshop, master
Yeah.
class, what yeah, like it.
that that not only are you getting the benefit of Brittany there, but you get to be a part of a beautiful community for a little while, which I love so much. So the next thing I was kind of wondering is throughout your life, you know, looking back down the road, when has color really been an inspiration to you the most?
I think, truthfully, if I'm looking back at it, even such at a young age, because I was one of those free spirited, barefoot outside, be in the nature, get in the mud, pick
Yeah.
up the bugs, call them
Yes.
my little pets. So I feel like, ever since I was a little child, I grew up in West Virginia, so we have beautiful mountains and all this greenery and the clouds and the sky and the sunsets and the sunrises is so beautiful in the mountains.
Yeah.
And we have some beautiful landmarks. That's one thing about that I truly love about my home state, West Virginia, is that it has beautiful landmarks. So I feel like ever since I was a child, I've always been kind of inspired, by color. But it wasn't really until I had some life challenges, due to an injury that I've had all my life, but it got worse when I was doing home health and I really couldn't work physically anymore. And when I started to do my nails, because nails like make women feel good about themselves. It just has that energy that brings out of you, and and then Reiki, and then it was just like whew. So for the last 4 years, like, I've really been diving deep and used, color with intention, and it's really transformed my life.
Wow. I love that, because using such a loving gift already, a gift to turn an inspiration into an art, and then sending that to others where it blossoms even more. You know what I mean? You're starting beautiful ripples just by sending the art that you do to the people. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I agree. I get inspired by other artists too, and whatnot.
Who
So
inspires you? Who's your artists?
I don't have a particular, like, one in particular, and it's not just like, to me everything is art, right? So fashion is art, nature is art, music is art, cooking is art, and all of these, everything to me is art. So other people's creativity really sparks that within me. So seeing that is also an inspiration, especially when I'm feeling in the creative blocks that I have. Seeing other people's artwork helps. Yeah.
Oh, that's so neat. I was going to show everybody the piece I have here.
Ah,
This is what Brittany made. Look at that.
love it.
And to imagine, so when I know it's a difference. What you paint on paper with one thing, what do you paint on the nails with?
So I use gel polish, which is kind of like, yeah, it's still kind of like acrylic, but it's in gel form. So it's still kind of the same concept. I'm getting ready, I think, my next after I finish my barnyard collection, that I'm actually going to start incorporating fabric into my painting. So that's
Oh,
something I'm gonna try. I'm trying to expand my my mediums that I
Oh,
use. So
oh, I love this. That's really exciting. Um, so why is it really a good time for this class right now? Why, why this class on color and why now?
hmm. I feel like the world right now, if we're being honest, can be a little bit chaotic, right? And it can prevent us from being in the present moment. We're too worried about what's happening in the future, what's going on in the future. And I feel like now is a good time to really sit down and be in the present moment with yourself. And everyday life, we go through something, and those things can cause imbalances with us, and can cause challenges within our own selves. And when we connect with color, it could really help with our emotional and energetic well-being. So I feel like now's the perfect time, if any time.
Because when you're doing the creative things, it does gets us out of our head where we're into over worrying or overthinking or overreacting, and gets us back into the clarity of our heart. and
Yeah.
and, and who, I need a lot of that myself. So whatever the creative thing is, it's just so nice that there's so many different ways to be creative. And I'm excited that, like, just with the paints that you use, you have just as many colors, or just what you need to do the same thing on the nails. And now you're incorporating the material. Yeah, and you're really, your world is building, and I'm excited about all this. um
Yeah. Might even see some nature in there too. So
oh yeah, see, why not?
yeah. Yeah, why
That's
not? Just try
the
it.
weirdest thing I did. One time I was living in California, and it was a place called Big Pine. And so anyway, there was a really big stream or creek or something. All of the water up there was channeled into a big thing where the main water aqueduct for California was anyway. So it was all going somewhere. So anyhow, there was a stream there, and it kept having these pieces of bark that were this big that I would fish out. On one side it was all bark, and on this side it was a lot smoother. So I would take all these pieces and let them dry out, and I would sand them down, and I'd paint on them. And apparently they were bark from redwood trees way up in the mountains that had traveled and got smoother on their way to me and stuff. So that was like the weirdest thing I painted on back then.
That's cool. It's cool that you could literally make art out of anything. Even the way that you dress is your self expression. And I feel like healing with color and wearing the colors that feel resonate with you, um it's just you're turning into that vibrational frequency of color to like restore your harmony within yourself. And how cool is that? Like
I
so
that
to do it intentionally, and in the class, when you attend the class, that like you'll learn about the different colors, and you can use those colors intentionally moving forward. If you have, say you have a presentation that you need to do, and you're not sure which color to wear, you can use those colors and harness those colors within you to help you. You could put it
Mhm.
in your surrounding areas. There's so many different ways that you could use color in your life to promote healing, and when you do it intentionally, it's amazing.
Oh, heck yeah. I love that. That's why, okay, particularly this reason right here, because I have a class coming up too with the neurographic artwork.
I know,
But
I'm so excited.
what about the neurographic is cool about it, except for the colors? And so I really want everybody to take your class and to sure, there's the plain, oh yeah, red chakra, orange. I mean, okay, we know these things, but there's more. These are vivid colors, vivid vibrations in our life with their different healing. And when it comes to like seeing angels and stuff, I don't see them like, oh, dude, there's an angel right there. Okay, I just don't. But I see within the field area in front of me, I see different colors. And then going by based on what I know of the angel and the colors, it's like, oh my God, Metatron's here right now, or there's Ariel or something, or I start recognizing them by their vibrations and their colors. So what a
It's
beautiful.
crazy. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful thing. Color and frequencies and all of that. And when you put it with intention for that specific, energy that you're trying to harness, it's can be an absolutely, it could be life changing. It was life changing for me. I'm like, it's so like if you like I said 4 years ago when I first started all of this, when I first started going down the rabbit hole of colors and creativity and all of those things, I would have never pictured myself even teaching a class. Like it's improved my life so much. It's boosted my confidence. It's allowed me to heal from the traumas within my own self. And the list is endless, truly.
I love that. And you have so much, like, you got lots of energies, but I feel today I'm feeling so much little fairy energy coming forward from you today, all around. So the burst of creativity and stuff. Um, what more than I wrote down this question? I'm trying to remember what the heck did I mean by this. Uh, what more than anything else inspires you to create art or to create your nails or anything? What inspired more than anything? What inspires you to burst into creation?
I think if I'm going to be truly honest, it's within myself. I have that desire. I have so many thoughts and so many ideas that run through my head, and I see, so many different things in my mind's eye sometimes. And Nate, I want to probably between myself and nature is probably where all of that just got to get it out. There's got to be a way for me, because we are, humans with lots and big of emotions, and I'm an emotional being. I really am. I'm very sensitive. I'm very, in tune with the universe as well. But I am very sensitive, and it helps me. It's like a meditation. My artwork is a meditation for me.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
I love that. Yes, it absolutely is in so many ways. It's good to have the different venues to use or the different, kinds to use for whatever creative mood that we're in. I love that.
It allows me when I'm doing artwork, and even if it is just doodling or anything, it allows me to be in the present moment, but also compartmentalize my thoughts and like place them where they need to go and be able to. It really is like it's being creative in whatever way that you see fit, that resonates within you, whether it's music, makeup, how what you wear, the food that you cook, whatever it, crocheting, whatever it is. It really is like it really is healing with it within yourself, because it allows you to be in that present moment and kind of drift like allow your thoughts to just drift away as you focus, and really bring that calm within you to focus on what you're doing. Yeah.
I love that. It's true, and I meant to look this up though, but I was talking to you guys about it the other day. There's this artist who makes little minis and little sets for Dungeon and Dragon games, and so there's little characters and things, And he says when it comes to creativity, there's like 4 or 5 parts to the process, because I cannot remember the quote. But one of it, you're looking at the project and you're going, yes, I can do this. And then you get started and then you're like, oh my God, what I get into. And then you're like, oh, this is horrible. The next step, oh, I'm horrible. And then the next step, aha, there's that brilliance, or you know what I mean. I totally messed up the quotes, okay, but that was my impression of them. How we go through all the different little steps sometimes, and then it's just one little touch, and then there it is, like, oh, it's singing. Your artwork is singing back to you, and it's like match made in heaven. I mean, right?
Yeah, I totally get it, because there's times that, like I'm like, I could do this and it's not what I envisioned it to be, right? But it take like I'm like, so I have to shake it off. You have to shake off when like, and just trust the process, and bring your focus back to the joy and relaxation of the painting. And when you allow it to flow within you, it flows so much easier on paper, and it just turns into this wonderful, beautiful masterpiece. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. That's so beautiful. So you had a little meditation for us today.
Yeah, I do.
I'm so excited to enjoy this. You have,
I invite everyone to get comfortable, and get relaxed there. And if you're driving, please do not close your eyes. But I'm going to go ahead and just clear y'all's energy.
mm,
I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in, allowing yourself to settle comfortable and in a peaceful state. And as you exhale, let go of any tension in your body, releasing any distractions or worries. This is your time to reconnect with your creativity, to nurture your imagination. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of an open field, a place where you can be and feel completely free. The air is fresh, the breeze is gentle, and as you take it all in, a sense of calm washes over you. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more connected to this space, to its energy, and to your inner self. In front of you, there's a winding path, inviting you to explore. And as you begin walking this path, you notice the scenery around you. Perhaps there's trees, flowers, mountains. The natural beauty of this place seems to awaken something inside of you, stirring your creative spirit. As you continue walking this path, you come across a quiet, shimmering pool of water. Its surface is still, perfectly reflecting the sky above. And as you approach, take a moment to gaze into the water. Notice how its reflection begins to shift, revealing something deeper. The water starts to swirl with colors, each one representing a part of your creative energy. Pause here for a moment. Allow the colors to emerge and reveal themselves to you. There's no need to force it, just observe. These colors are unique to your energy, to your imagination. Let them flow naturally, each one of them offering something different, something inspiring. Now take a deep breath in. And as you do, allow one of these colors to rise up from the water and gently enter into your body. Feel it, fill you with a sense of ease and clarity. This color holds a special energy for you, a calming, refreshing presence that clears your mind and making space for new ideas and inspiration to rise. Now take another deep breath in and exhale. And watch the second color emerge from the pool, full of vibrancy and life. And as it enters your body, feel your creative spark ignite. This energy is dynamic, exciting, and full of possibilities, waking up the parts of you that are ready to create, explore, and express. Continue breathing deeply, allowing more colors to appear and infuse you with the unique energy. Perhaps one of these colors brings you confidence and empowerment. And then another one brings you a sense of balance and harmony and grounding in your creative ideas, reminding you of your ability to bring your visions to life. Take a few moments to absorb these energies, letting them mix and flow within you. Feel them intertwining and merging into a beautiful spectrum of creativity and inspiration. And as the colors settle within, feel them begin to take shape. Perhaps as a thought, an image, or a new idea beginning to form. This is your creative essence, so unique and powerful. Allow yourself to connect deeply with this essence. In this space, there's no judgment and no hesitation, just pure creative potential, waiting to be expressed in whatever form feels most natural to you. Trust in this energy. Trust that it will continue to guide and inspire you beyond this moment. Know that whenever you need to tap into this creativity, these colors are always available to you, ready to replenish and inspire your imagination. And when you're ready, slowly step back from the pool, knowing that your energy and colors you've experienced are now within you, supporting and nurturing your creativity. And as you walk back along the path, feel how light and free you are, as if this new wave of inspiration is flowing through you. The beauty of the landscape mirrors the beauty within you, and your creative energy feels vibrant, alive, and endless. Take one final deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently bring yourself back to the present moment. And when you're ready, open your eyes, bringing all that creative energy and inspiration with you into the world. How do you feel?
I actually went someplace. The big thing I'm trying to think about right here is I don't know if my colors match. So should I tell you?
It doesn't matter. Those colors are what resonates within you, right?
Okay,
Those.
so I was looking in the pool, the little reflection pond there, and then I would see the sky blue color, the perfect when there's no clouds, that perfect sky color that it gets. Just and then I was seeing sage green. And I thought, okay, well, of course they match if you're in the desert, so that's okay. And then I thought, oh, am I in the desert? And so then I looked in the sand. I'm not saying it was like the white sands desert, but it was very light tan, very light.
Mm-hmm.
And I could feel just laying there on the flatness for some reason. I don't know why that was so important, but like the windswept flatness of it all with the sage bushes nearby and the blue sky above. And it inspired me. And so I was thinking, well, there's got to be other colors here. And then I was seeing grays and things. And then all of a sudden, everything was wrapped up in purple. And I thought, okay, there. I didn't know what to do with that. I didn't know where all the purple came from.
That's good. That's good. And we'll get more into that. We'll get more into the take note of whatever. And when you attend the workshop, you'll be able, maybe that will kind of help you piece those pieces together. So,
Yeah, that would be so exciting.
yeah.
I can't wait. So then I was thinking of so right here we got register here. You know, so Jessica has where you could register for this class. So tell them where is the date and time for your class? Where do they find it besides registering here, or is this it?
Yeah, you can. The time is from 11 to 1 Eastern time on this coming Wednesday, October 2nd. And it will be held in the Breakthrough Show Network virtual community in the artist studio. You do have to register to attend this event. So you will have to click this link here. And if you need help with anything, you could reach out to me at Brittany at sacredyinsecrets.com, or you could reach out to me on my Facebook, Instagram. I'm on all of those. So
Hmm,
if you, yeah.
I know that. So before we go though, let's go over these last three questions. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so like let's think about the stone first because like you were using selenite to clear us with. I have this orange piece of selenite which helps with
Oh.
creativity and stuff. So I know selenite is just one of those you can't get enough of. But aside from that, what stones really call to you to use or inspire you?
I've been on your show prior, and I'm still going to go with my favorite one of this green fluorite, and I'll come closer a little bit so y'all could really see it. It
And
really allows me to how it allows me to focus, because sometimes I'm very flighty, I guess is what you could call it, because I'm like very squirrel brained. Oh, look at this, like everything is just so magical to me, and I just live in my own little world over here. But this really helps me. Just touching it is just, it's like home to me. I guess,
mm,
yeah, it allows me to focus and pull in my energy, and yeah, so. That's
oh,
my favorite one to work with.
I that's so cool. It's so beautiful too. All that. I almost thought that spot on it was a whale or something, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that was it. I could see where you could
Yeah,
feel like
you
that.
said
Yeah.
dragon though, but that's just what I was thinking in that moment. No. So then the normal question is like, hey, you're getting out there, you're doing public speaking, you're doing really neat things. Now, suppose they're playing a song for you as you're walking across this big stage for a huge crowd, and you're boogieing as you go up there, keeping your courage together. And so, what song are you listening to?
So the dog days are over. It's been stuck in my head since this morning, by Florence the Machine, and it's so crazy because that song was actually inspired by a Swiss artist called Hugo, and I do not want to pronounce, pronounce his last name because I have no idea. But
Okay.
it was the dog days are over, and it was in rainbow, and it inspired her to write this song to release and let go of old patterns and walk into new experiences and just embrace what's coming forward. And I cannot resonate more with that. So the dog days are over.
Woohoo, woohoo. I love that. Um, and then the last question is, have you had any extraterrestrial contact of any sorts?
Well, if I wouldn't say extraterrestrial, but I sometimes past loved ones come to visit me, and I have no idea who they are. And I actually had an experience the other day. I just kept smelling cigarettes, right? And
Oh,
I'm like, no one in the house smokes. No one, like my neighbors don't. Where am I smelling this from? And then the next thing you know, it just yeah, and it just led to it. So I wouldn't say it's extraterrestrial, but I've had, experiences, like I've said before, like I've had like where a huge green orb had have formed right beside me when I was on video chat with a friend, and we got to witness that cool experience. And I've had really cool experiences.
I love that. Yeah, they all matter like that. And so I'm excited to have you with us too, because in a few weeks here, we're going to be doing another episode where all of us share our exciting stories of whatever kind, that we have. And so we'll have to
Oh,
let you
that'll
know.
be exciting. Yeah, I'll be happy to join then.
Yeah, a lot of fun and stuff. So, um, I'm excited about your class. Is there anything else that we need to know? As we,
Um, you mean as far as in like the class itself?
yeah, just any. Is there any last things that we didn't cover about your class that you want everybody to know today?
Yeah, sign up.
Yeah, sign up,
Sign
everybody.
up. Sign up. Make
Let,
sure
let,
you get registered. Um,
because
I
you get to do it with Brittany, and Brittany's always brilliant, and the colors, and it brings such inspiration and encouragement. Like, you got a tender touch there when you're helping people. And um and and then learning about the colors in a group, there's just something I wanted to say about the group dynamics. When all of us all get together and we do something like this, it ends up lasting with you forever. And
it
that's
does.
his class to be something that lasts forever with you. So there's the things, the links and everything. So register, and we'll see you there this Wednesday. Woo!
Yeah. I have one last quote I would like to share with you all. Is color is light and light is life. By understanding color energy, you're understanding life itself. So make sure
I
you get
love
registered.
that. Yeah, do this. This is going to be so much fun. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. And I can't wait to be seeing more of you and more of you, because I feel this is the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
And we,
I
so,
and thank you so much for having me.
so I'm going to hit that banner again. No, there it is. And I'll be right back.